In 24 hours, he should be home. That is what Lebanese Prime Minister Saad al-Hariri has told his country 10 days after he traveled to Saudi Arabia, where he announced his resignation. Now, rumors and speculation have been flying ever since about Hariri being in Saudi Arabia under duress. Well, on Twitter, Hariri wrote yesterday, "People, I am totally fine, and I will return to Lebanon in the next 2 days, God willing. Let us calm down. My family is staying in their country, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, the Kingdom of Goodness." How to understand that tweet alone? Well, here at the big table with me is my colleague, Dima Tarhini from DW Arabic. She is also from Lebanon. It's good to have you on the show. I think this is a first time for you.
Thank you for having me, Brent.
It's good for you. I'm happy you're here with us. Do you believe that Hariri is under duress in Saudi Arabia, and do you think he'll go home tomorrow?
I don't think he's going to come back home tomorrow. Otherwise, we are not seeing the Lebanese foreign minister is traveling from one European country to another. He started from Brussels, and now he was in Paris today. Later on, he will jump to Rome and Vatican, and we will see him on Thursday here in Berlin. I mean, if there is not an escalation or there's not a big problem concerning the Hariri and his coming back home, otherwise we will see this foreign minister staying in his office in Lebanon. So it depends actually how Gibran Bassil, the Lebanese foreign minister, will succeed in his tour in Europe.
It's interesting, though, if he's going all around Europe and Hariri is in Saudi Arabia, I mean, why isn't he going to Saudi Arabia then? I mean, is he trying to create a lot of pressure from outside to be put on Saudi Arabia?
Maybe he's not welcome to be in Saudi Arabia right now. We don't know. But what we know exactly that now there's a lot of pressure, diplomatic pressure, and actually one of the Lebanese president advisor, he said that we have so many solutions in order to bring our prime minister because they believe that he is kidnapped. And the Saudi authorities, they are not allowing him to get out of the country. So they have many solutions, but the best now that the Lebanese, they are using it is the diplomacy. And actually it's working a lot in order to put pressure on Saudi Arabia to try to ruin a little bit the image. And that's what Prince Mohammed bin Salman, it's very keen in order to keep it, especially he's talking about his vision 2030.
Right.
So he don't want any pressure or any bad reputation about Saudi Arabia. So maybe if they will succeed in this, then there will be a kind of solution in order to let Hariri come back with dignity.
What is this situation doing inside Lebanon, particularly to the government? I mean, we hear from Hezbollah, we hear from people who are not members of Hezbollah, the same thing. He is our prime minister, we want him back.
Yes. The Lebanese, they are not worried about a civil war. Maybe many from the outside, they are seeing the country that, it will head towards a civil war again after what happened after this resignation. The Lebanese, exactly, they are worried about something bigger than this, about the scenario of 1982 will happen again, will repeat again in Lebanon, which is the Israeli invasion. I mean, if you take a look about...
So you think there's an Israeli component in this, possibly?
That's what the Lebanese authorities are saying. Okay. There's a big settlement is going on in the region, and the resignation is part of it. If you take a look at what Trump is saying and tweeting, we are going to cut Iran's hand, Hezbollah in Lebanon, very soon. If you hear what the Saudis authorities, they are talking about the politicians after the Hariri resignation, he said that actually in his resignation that I'm resigning because of Iran and because of Hezbollah interfering inside Lebanon. If you hear the Israeli media, they are talking the same thing. And that's what the Lebanese, they are afraid of, that resignation. That means Iran is the main problem. Let's attack Iran, which is Hezbollah inside Lebanon.
We have heard some commentators say now that Islamic State has been defeated in Iraq and Syria, Iran basically has a free hand to move or to increase its influence in Lebanon via Hezbollah. Is that what is happening? Is that how Lebanese people, do they see that happening?
Part of the Lebanese people, maybe they are seeing it. Part of them, 50-50. Don't forget that Hezbollah is inside the government and inside the parliament.
Right.
I mean, they really, when you are looking at Lebanon, many people, they don't understand this. He is part of the society and of the scene, if we like it or not. So it's not that easy. But also let me say something, that this fear of 1982, that's what united the Lebanese all together. Hezbollah said no escalation, the Sunni parties said no escalation, and also the Christian parties for the first time said no escalation, even we disagree with Hezbollah. No civil war now. We want our prime president back. Let's calm it down and work diplomatically.
We've got about 30 seconds here. If he does come back tomorrow, is he going to be safe?
No.
Okay. That is a way to answer in 30 seconds. Dima, Tarhini, it was great to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
We appreciate your insights. Thank you very much.